Alright. I've been trying to find some time to actually play Into the Breach for a while, so... for those who don't know, Into the Breach is a really awesome game made by the same people who made Faster Than Light, which is a publisher called Subset Games, which is made up of Justin Ma and Matthew Davis. Presumably they probably export, outsource a lot of the stuff, like some of the art. Maybe they outsource some of the coding, I don't know, maybe they do it all themselves 100%. Not sure. But both of these games are incredibly good, especially for those of us who like turn-based games. So, if you normally tune in for fighting games, sorry, I play those during the day. Nighttime is a time for strategy. I'm just going to start a new save here, and I don't know anything about any of this advanced stuff. I'm just going to play with it and figure it out. Alrighty. You've shown up in the nick of time. The Vec are overrunning our island archive. The old Earth relics here still have some fight in them. They could help us. There's a combat simulation available to get the new commanders up to speed with mechanized combat. No, I am good. Let's fucking decline. I'm gonna leave the tutorial tips on just in case they explain some of the new stuff, but I don't need to know like how to move my people around shit. Reactor cores, grid power, core reputation. Yep. Missions with more potential rewards have additional dangers. Armor train. Interesting. Use 3 repair platforms. Bad repairs. What's that? Your mechs start this mission with only 1 health. And then there's these repair platforms as well. Cool. Well, let's give it a shot. Repair platform. Any unit that steps on this space will trigger the device, fully healing it. So I have to use 3, probably before the bugs. Right? This mission has a special effect. It'll happen every turn. Damaged. Your mech start this mission with only 1 health. What doesn't happen every turn? It happens once. Lying to me. This sucks. What's the movement on this thing? Okay, good. He can't jump all the way back to us. That's nice. Alrighty. Let's do it. Positioning is something that I've never been like 100% on in this game. And I normally play on Switch too, so I'm going to be figuring out these commands and all that. Enemy unit will emerge here next turn. You can temporarily block enemies from spawning, but it will damage the blocking unit. Alright, I already knew that. Critically damaged mechs. In this mission, your mechs will start with very low health. Use the repair platforms to repair them. Will do. Sounds like a great idea. Alright, so this thing, I don't really want to give it this repair thing if I can avoid it. I move him here. I move this here. And I fire with this. Do that. Kill that. Kill that. Boom. We did it. So if you're new to the game or anything like that, you can bump enemies into yourself or other enemies, and that'll cause them to do additional damage. You can reposition them so their attack simply doesn't hit the things they want to hit. There's a lot of interesting strategy to this game. So, general overview of what this game does. Basically, it's turn-based. You put your people down, you can move them wherever you want on your turn. But before each of your turns, this enemy scion provides a passive bonus to other Vec. Killing it removes the bonus. Hold left control while hovering over this to investigate its ability. But anyway, before your turns, the Vec all, which are the bugs, all move around and telegraph what they're going to do. So it's like a puzzle game more than it is like a true strategy game. All other Vec will spawn a spiderling egg on death. Oof, that's annoying. So spiderling eggs will spawn, and then the next turn they'll turn into little spiders, which are, you know, just more things you have to worry about, because they can still deal damage to buildings and stuff. They only have 1 health, easy to kill, but like I said, they can deal damage to buildings, which sucks. And yourself, obviously, too. So probably when we want to kill this thing before we do anything else, because then we don't have to worry about dealing with these additional spiderling units. A little annoying that we can't stand on anything else. That sucks, but it is what it is. So, how much damage does this thing do? Deals only 1 until I upgrade it. Cool. So I'm probably not going to be able to kill these this turn, which is not great. Could push my own mech down onto that, which would be helpful. Or I could actually, I think I'll just kill this one fully. It's probably a decent option here. Just take this, kill this. We're going to have 4 units to deal with next turn, which is not ideal. We really should have blocked something or managed to kill an additional unit. But we'll do what we can. Wow, rude. Take my health. So the important thing when you're playing this game is to realize what actually matters. Your only objective, your main objective is to make sure you don't take any grid damage. Every time someone hits a building, 1 building can lose 1 grid, 2 buildings can lose up to 2 grid at a time. Your power grid in the top left corner goes down. If it gets to 0, you just lose. If you take maximum damage on a mech, their pilot dies. And then if you take maximum damage on all your mechs, you do lose the game, but that's pretty hard to do. So, in reality, stuff like this doesn't really matter. As long as it doesn't kill me, I'm good. Like, this thing getting hit here will only take 1 damage and he'll be fine. This will actually kill my pilot, which I don't want, but still isn't the end of the world. So, let's take a look at some solutions we can get here. I think, first off, I actually want to target my own mech here. What this is going to do is now this thing is going to get, something's going to pop out of the ground. It won't actually be able to come back to life. It's going to pop up, hit its own ally, deal a damage to it, and not actually spawn. Then, when I move out of the way here, and I repair, now I'm stopping this one from spawning as well. And this Vec is going to kill this Vec. So, that's all great. So now the only thing that I really have to do is make sure this thing doesn't hit this building, which I'll do simply by doing this. Now the only thing I have left to do to make sure I hit my bonus objectives is to make sure I stand on one of these for the end, which by moving this guy over here, I'm in range to hit any of these 3. So, pretty successful turn. Block 2 enemies, so now all I have to deal with is these 3, which is less than I did last turn. And on the last turn, none of these spawns will pop up. So we can see now that I don't have to worry about that Vec coming up anymore. So, pretty lucky. Well, not lucky, I strategized and made sure that happened. But, it's why it's pretty valuable on that second to last turn to do that. So now the only real threat I have is that this one is trying to hit a building. So let's go ahead and stop that. I need to make sure I hit another healing pod so that I get the bonus. So I'll go and do that. And I get experience for killing mechs, so for killing enemies, so I might as well do it. He gets to do one of these too, so we'll just let him shoot there, even though it doesn't matter. And we'll end our turn and win. We took less than 3 damage. We performed all 3 of our repairs. None of our pilots died or anything. Successful round. corporate reputation. As you secure regions and complete bonus objectives, your reputation with the local corporation will increase. You can spend reputation on supplies at the end of the island. There's a special thing too. If you manage to get, you don't lose anything. You get every piece that you can. You get a free item at the end that's basically worth 2 reputation and can include special pilots, like the ones that you can start with at the very beginning, which is great, because a lot of the pilots have really cool abilities that can make things a lot easier. So when you go and click on these maps, you can see what your objective is: defend the armored train. Apparently this train has armor. That's pretty sick. Normally the original version from the non-enhanced edition doesn't have armor, so if it gets hit, it just fucking explodes. I'm assuming this one can take a hit before it does so. You can see where the Vek are going to spawn, and you can see your objectives. So my team is pretty good. You know, it repositions people, it does decent damage, and yeah, that's basically what it is. It's the very basic team. So there can be a problem sometimes with teams that'll like have trouble dealing damage or pushing people into the train. The train can be a pretty difficult objective at times. So this one here, okay, defend the satellite launches. I find this to be one of the easiest personally, because you can push people into the satellite launch range and they get blown up and stuff. And the satellite has like a health, so it can take a hit. You can also see there's a purple Vek here at this one. These purple ones have way more health. They're harder to kill and deal with. So that's why it can be a good idea to look at the map before you go in there, because if you don't have high damage or good positioning, maybe you just can't deal with an Alpha Vek if you're newish to the game. This one is destroy the dam, which is important. You know, you do that, and that'll kill any mech that will die in water. Because most Vek can't swim. No Vek can swim, but the ones that can fly don't die if they land in water, obviously, because they're flying. So you can kind of look at this stuff and see what suits your team. I'm greedy. I'm a greedy boy. I'm gonna go see if I can. Maybe I should try and level up before I fight the Alpha Vek. Let's go destroy this dam. Knock mites off of mechs too. Remaining 3 is interesting. That must be something from the new set. I don't recall that. So let's take a look. I highly recommend when you have these little leapy boys that you click on them and see where they can move. Because sometimes you'll like put your person here or something, and the mantis will jump here and web you, and you're stuck, and you can't use them very well. So you want to make sure you're putting yourself in a position where these things can't just completely web you out of being successful. So if I put him here, and this thing jumps here, I can knock him into this, so it'll deal some damage to that. That's great. If it jumps back here, I can just move over and kill it. You know, this is going to be the real issue. This one here can fly all the way up here. These things aren't going to web me, so they're not that big a deal positioning-wise. This one's a real problem, because if he can jump to my artillery unit, he could put me in melee range where he's going to instantly kill my artillery unit, and I have to defend it with a different mech, and that gives me a lot less options on turn 1. So let's go ahead and position the rest of my people. I think I would rather have this here. This guy might attack that. And I want to make sure that my artillery can't get webbed on turn 1, so I'm going to set him back here. I got mites on me. What do the mites do? Gross. Got fucking Vek mites. This mech is covered in Vek mites. Your bonus objective is to knock them off the mech. Damage, fire, freeze, repair, or acid will remove mites. Interesting. I guess it's important that they mention fire, because normally fire does damage to you, but there are some mechs that are immune to fire, so it's good to know that the fire will still remove them even though it doesn't do damage. Cool. So I guess I have to let myself take damage at some point or use the repair function. For now, he's been webbed. Web units can't move, but they can still attack. Good. I think I'm gonna push this thing this way. I'll create some fire that I can go in if I need to, and it puts him in the trajectory of the thing. So if he moves over here to target either of these, I can kill him just by destroying the dam and having the water flood him. If any of you guys that are in the chat feel like giving me some advice, I don't mind at all. It doesn't bother me. I'd love to see it if you're someone who's been playing this game for a while. Or even if you just want to make some suggestions. Hear why I think they're good or bad ideas. Okay. So, we have this thing that's trying to fuck us up, and it's webbed us. Which one of these do I have? Left control. Oh, this is the fucking Spiderling one. That's right. So when you pick an island, you can see exactly what type of enemies can arrive on the maps. So you're always going to have the same type of Scion per map. We're in the old city, so we have to deal with this Scion until we're done. I do want to kill it. That would be great. So I will. And I want to kill this one too. It's going to be pretty easy for these two guys to take damage. So I'm just going to do that, and, Actually, here's an idea. If I do this, I can deal damage to 2 of my mechs, removing the mites, and I put this enemy in a position to both block a spawn and to die. So, pretty good move, I think. Well, he's dead. Now I only have one more that needs to take some damage and or, you know, whatever. Let's see here. Unless I have to destroy this dam still. So I got 2 turns left. How do we want to do this? Alright, so here's another thing that's becoming relevant right now. I can see that this thing is shooting straight ahead. I can move here and punch it over here, and it might attack him, right? You can see the order. I just need to remember, okay, attack order. I just mouse over this, or hold left alt, and we can see the fire will go first, then enemies 1 through 2, then the emerging enemies. So this means that my strategy won't work. If I move here and I attack this mech, I'll deal 2 damage. It'll move here, and then before it gets to attack this thing, the fire's going to kill it. I'm still fine with that, though, so I'm going to do it, but just thought I'd explain the attack order for anyone who's new to the game. Let's see. I'm trying to think if I want to. I guess I'm just going to have this guy, from where he is, destroy the dam. Because that will, that'll make sure he's useful, and then I'll take 1 damage from this wasp and lose my mites. So I'll complete both my objectives in the same turn. That thing dies to fire. This thing pokes me. Fantastic. That pops up. Looking good. So this is something you have to be careful of in dam levels. And I might have screwed myself here. You can accidentally make it so that you can't attack flyers. And I think that's what I've just done. I don't think I'm going to have... Okay, that's not true. I can move this thing here and knock this to the side. Whew. You got to be careful, but that's something I completely forgot about because I haven't played this game in quite a while. But yeah, if you're not careful when you have bases of water, you can end up giving these wasps free damage onto the buildings that you can't stop, which sucks. Let's see here. That's targeting a building, so we gotta block that, kill this, and yeah, we'll just repair here. Wind our turn. We just move there. We don't need to kill it. That's not important. So we just block it from dealing damage to this building, and we're good. We win the fight. We did both our objectives. My guys level up yet? How close are we to leveling up? 10 or 25, 23 or 25. You can see here that my first pilot, Ralph Carlson, he has a little bonus already experienced. Get +2 experience per kill. So you kind of want to let him get the finishing kill when you can. These 2 named pilots get 3 skills. They start with 1 and they develop 2 as they level up. Unnamed pilots don't. And they can get things like +2 hit points, +1 move, you know, stuff like that, or +1 power grid. So your pilots can really affect what kind of strategies you have. So I still haven't leveled up yet. So I don't know if I want to take on this Alphavec. I think it'll be fine because there's instant kill using these, using the missile launches. So I'll show you guys the missile launch objective here. What do we got here? So where can? Oh, this is tough. This is a tough one because these things can jump crazy far, and we have to deal with 4 units at the beginning, plus potentially spawning spiders. So this is a tough one. I need to make sure that my artillery doesn't get webbed. How am I going to do that? I guess I could put this unit here, put my artillery here. Now this thing can web my main guy. That's fine. This one can... If both of these get webbed, I can kill this one and move the other one. So this seems pretty decent to me. This thing does a shit ton of damage. Ooh, we got a time pod. Okay. Time pods are a pretty big deal. Time pods always have an extra power inside them. Sometimes they have pilots inside them, which are incredibly valuable. They can be destroyed by an enemy unit walking on top of them, or some kind of attack that specifically targets that square. So these satellite launches are important, because now when we go to the attack order, we can see that, you know, enemies 1 through 4, 5 enemies emerge. Wait, does satellite go at the end? Normally the satellites are included on this. Interesting. I wonder why the satellites are included. Oh, it's because no satellites are launching on this turn. That's why. I'm a dum-dum. Okay. Let's figure out this. So we have 3 different buildings, you know, 3 targets being there. This thing does 3 damage, so it'll straight up kill this, not like some of the other weaker enemies might. So we need to stop both of these guys. We can displace both of them pretty easy with our rocket here, artillery, but it might be a better idea to kill them. We can't get down to that. If I do this, and I block here, this thing does 3 damage. Oof, that's a lot. I think I might be better off displacing this with my artillery, dealing a damage to this, and then, because I can't block it, it'll kill any of my units, and then having both of these mechs go and kill off one of these things, and just dealing with the spiderlings. Not ideal, but I really don't want to take damage. I'm gonna avoid it. What do you get for his level up? +2 mech HP. Okay, this is good, because this means this guy can actually block shit now. And plus, this Spiderling egg actually spawned here, so I can kill it. And then I'm only going to have to deal with 1, 2, 3. I'm going to have to deal with 5 next turn. Make it work. We got good positioning with this team. Okay, this is good. Only one thing is actually targeting my, you know, the objectives. So now if we look at the attack order, we can see that the NPC actions happen after all the enemies. So if anything is targeting this, we can't rely on this rocket to kill something. So we don't have to worry about killing the spider or this scion, because at the end of the turn, the rocket's going to kill both of those. So we really just got to focus on stopping this thing, which I'm not seeing a great way to do. Oof. Can't block it with that. I can move this thing down by dealing damage to this. I definitely don't want to do that. So I can deal 1, 2 damage by pushing into here. I might be in trouble here. I'm going to have to choose between a pilot and in this thing. How else could I do it? Oh, that's not true. I'm a dummy. I can simply move here, and then shoot this rock, and he'll move up here. And then he'll kill this for me. So all I really have to do is get out of the way. Alright, so the attack orders are what? 1 to 5. So the alpha goes first, he's going to kill number 3. So I can just... So number 3 is going to die to the alpha. So I can just move here. Block this. Might as well deal some damage to the alpha while I'm here. Kill this. And we're good. Nice. Alpha dies. Spider misses. Rocket kills both of them. I block that. Looking good. Got a couple of these spiders to deal with. So this is a tough turn. We've got 4 different buildings being targeted. Shit. How are we gonna deal with that? These fucking spiders, man. Is there a way we can push enemies into targeting each other? Looks like my only real option is to take damage there again. But I don't want to take damage. This is why it's a good idea, like in chess, to try and have your units cover the center. Because when they're in the center, you know, obviously they can move to more things. I basically can't affect this with my big unit because he's so far away. So I got to be more careful. Let's see. I think we're just going to have to eat the 1 damage on this from the alpha. That is unfortunate. Or we could just lose our pilot. What do I think's better? Yeah. The only one that can target this is this guy. Maybe just losing the pilot's fine. I'm gonna get this pod that's gonna have... No, because I lose access to that unit for the whole thing. I think I just have to take the damage here. That feels bad. There's no way to double move this, eh? Hit him, move him once. No, I gotta... Yeah, I just gotta deal with it. That sucks. Alright, move this here. Deal with that. If I move this closer to the center, it might get out of the range of my other mech, so I think I'm going to just move it into that corner there. That sucks. We're going to take some power grid damage, which obviously I want to avoid, but I haven't played in a while and I messed up, so. This building tile was damaged. Your city power was reduced. Dang. Sometimes, based on your grid defense, that building could have defended itself and taken no damage randomly. That would have been sweet. Would have felt great. But it didn't. It just took the damage. Alright, so this turn we have 1 threatened building and 1 threatened objective. This thing is only going to deal 1 damage to it. That doesn't matter. So we can literally just ignore this guy because he's going to deal 1 damage to this rocket. This rocket's going to blast off and kill him. You can see that in the attack order. So really all we have to do is not die on this turn. You know, killing the Alpha Vec would give us a lot of experience, which would be nice. But I just don't really think that's in the card. We don't have a lot of damage, which is kind of why I wanted to avoid taking this Alpha quest the first time around. But I got greedy, and it cost me a power unit, and yeah, less experience. Oh well. That one misses. He does 1 damage to this. This thing launches, he dies. Session over. We did it. Sorry about that. Just got a little bit of message from job I'm applying for. All right, so we got 2 core reputation. We got an extra power grid, and we protected the time bond, which you're going to see what that does now. Open it up. Just a reactor core this time. We didn't get a pilot or anything, but oh well. Better than nothing. So we have reactor cores, and so we can install a reactor core to any one of these things, and our primary guy got 2 extra HP, which is pretty sweet. Yes, I understand that I can do that, and then I can put it in here. I didn't want to actually install that, so we can undo this. You can undo all your installations for the first turn. So what do we want? We got lots of health. The dash is pretty helpful because it makes your suddenly you can get across the whole map really easily, and the damage turns this into dealing 4, which some of the more powerful units have 4 health, so being able to do exactly 4 is pretty valuable. Some of the most important things I feel like getting on this squad, Buildings Immune can be nice because then you can do more repositioning, which is really valuable. And then just some more movement on your big guy is pretty helpful. Until we can get dash, I really do want the movement on this so I can get in. Use the virtual simulator test mech loadouts. Cool, never done that before. The pasture, kill at least 7 enemies, protect the power generator. Block Vex spawning, kill 5 or fewer enemies. Interesting. What is that for? An offshore volcano is causing tidal waves along the coast. Yeah. So basically, when you see these warning symbols, those can be helpful or detrimental, depending. Air support and tidal waves are both pretty good. Although tidal waves can be a problem sometimes if you don't have like a good way to target people that are watching and stuff. Hey man, hey thanks Joe. Raiding with a party of 1. Who was watching you? Welcome. Alrighty, we don't want to get webbed. He's probably going to jump to one of these 2 positions. We want to be able to beat him up. I think we'll just put this guy here. This one here. How far back can these go? I think I'll be able to stop both of these pretty easy. I just want to make sure that my artillery isn't in range of the jumpy boy who's going to web him. Alright, so we got what's called air support. These targets here are going to get bombed, and anything inside them is going to die. So, and that happens first before anything else. You can see here because the environment triggers. So I don't have to worry about this guy at all. I just got to make sure I move my unit out of this space. I think I'm going to move this up here so he's a little more central and he's blocking the spawn. Actually, no. I think I won't. What's the undo button here? Undo move. I think we're going to fully kill this instead. It does put me farther away from things, but yeah, I just want to. I don't want to let these things snowball on me. Set up this fire as a hazard that I can move people into. Air support nukes that bug. Get fucked. Alright, that guy's just gonna kill himself. Great, you love to see it. Good opportunity to get my artillery some extra experience here. We can knock this guy into the water and he'll just instantly die. So, goodbye. See you later, nerd. Now we'll try and centralize some of our mechs a little more. So they're getting closer, so we can kill these things at spawn. Doesn't matter, we don't care if we didn't do anything that turn. Everything's dead. We've done all we want. Don't forget our objective here is to kill at least 7 enemies. Normally I don't mind leaving things alive or blocking them, but we need at least 7 to spawn and then kill them. So this thing's going to take 1 damage because it came up under fire. So we only need to do 1 damage to kill it. So if we kill everything that's on the screen, or even just 2 of them, then we meet our primary objective. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Send that over there. that was dumb, actually. Oh, well. I guess it means he gets the experience instead of the air thing, so it's fine. We're gonna take a little bit of damage, but that's okay. What's going on, Joe? You up to anything? What are you guys playing? Some Call of Duty or something? Alright, so here's the thing. I can't attack this because once you attack, you can't move anymore. So if I attack this, I'll then be stuck in the air support. My unit will just die. So I need somebody else to kill this. So then it'll unweb my main unit, and then he can simply move out, repair himself. Yeah, and we'll be done with our game. Protected the generator. We killed 9 units. Nobody died. No damage. Good luck. Alright, so after you defeat 4 of these things, 3 of them are instantly destroyed, and then you have to fight a boss battle. Plasmodia Leader. What the fuck is that? That's new to the Enhanced Edition, so let's go check it out. Plasmodia Leader. It's massive, so it can go in water. That's another thing. Most units die in water unless they're flying. Massive units don't. But they still can attack. Generating spores. Launch a short-lived vicious spore. Cool. Weird. This thing's gonna go here. I guess I'll block. I'm not sure if that's gonna trigger instantly. If it does, I want to make sure I'm blocking one of these buildings. Yeah, let's do it. Hundreds of people are in those buildings. Make sure they stay standing. Alright, so it doesn't happen instantly. He made a spawn that's targeting this, so basically it functions like a double rook. You can put something in a position that shoots in a straight line. Cool. That music, though. So I think it dies instantly, so I don't have to kill it. So repositioning is really strong against this, I guess. So we'll just get rid of that. Confront with new enemies, make sure to learn their abilities with left control. Yeah, I already did that. Thanks, though. We're gonna try and beat this thing up. As part of the objective in these boss fights is you do have to destroy the leader if you want to get that point. The other one is just protecting the building. Okay. It's fine. Alright, good. Only 1 targeting a building. Only 2 targeting a building. Not bad. So let's see what we can do here. That actually is a bit of a problem. We need to destroy this thing. Can only be destroyed by this right now. Not ideal. Is this thing damaged? No, it's not. That's fine. I was just really hoping to get my big guy to punch this and kill it by moving it onto here, but he's going to have to take care of the other one. Well, no. If I do that... Okay, yeah, this still works. Alright. We're good. So now I don't have to worry about the Plasmodia Leader. He's going to die. We can take this, move it down here to kill this guy. And we can just go ahead and kill this motherfucker. I kill it? No, it doesn't actually die. Alright, so we'll undo that move. And then we'll just push it here. And it'll kill this thing for us. Sweet. Boom. You love to see it. Music's good. Forgot about the soundtrack. I think this is a new track from the Enhanced Edition. It's pretty good though. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3 spawning. We got 2 on the map. Not ideal, but it is what it is. I think we just take this, kill one of these, move that, block this spawn, kill that, come over here, block that, end our turn. Easy peasy clean up, because once you get ahead of it, it's pretty easy. That's why the hard modes, they have a lot more of these big Vex that, you know, will have more of a tough fight like we did on that one with the extra. Let's see here. So yeah, we just got this one dude to beat up, so let's just do that. Experience this guy here. And our turn and win. Boom. Good Samaritan. Earn 9 reputation. Okay, so destroyed, no new hive should appear on our island. Awesome. Now, because, first of all, he leveled up, that's great. Oh, interesting. This is a new skill I haven't seen before. Technician. Repair 1 HP at the start of each turn. That's cool. Outstanding achievement. I enjoy every Arcane mission. So we get a free thing. So all of these things could basically be sold for 2. 1 or 2, or we can just put our power grid up. This would overpower our grid because we get 2 grid, but we already have 6 of our 7. So when it overpowers, you get an additional 3% on this instead. Or I guess you just get +2, sorry, my apologies. We're going to take Bethany, though. She starts every mission with a shield, which is really great. And I guess because this is a new campaign, we unlock her permanently. Sweet. So let's look at our mechs here. He hasn't leveled up yet. He's got the Technician ability, which is pretty good. He's got extra mech HP. So we're just going to replace Mr. Chavez. Sorry, Liam. Get out. Drop her in here. Starting shields are great. Shields mean, you know, when you take damage, you just don't take it, which is sick. So let's do that. And now we have 9 reputation that we have to spend. If we leave this thing, we don't get it anymore. The default best use usually is just buying some reactors, but you can also sell stuff you have, including pilots, and buy new weapons they might have. Sometimes they'll have sales too, where you can get them for cheap. Buying 3 reactor cores would be pretty good. That would be really helpful. But having extra attacks can be great. Any class weapon. So these kind of this has a 1 per use, which is really great. That's usually they're really powerful for what they do. I think this time around though, we have pretty good item loadouts. None of these are really speaking to me. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and buy the reactor units. I'll buy 3 of them. Often, if there was something I liked, I would sell this pilot. But for now, we'll kind of keep him in reserve in case a pilot dies, or just as something to sell next time around. You know, when you sell a pilot, you're actually just donating them to the corporation so they can help and do with that. Because this is our first game, we can't pick these 2 islands. We're going to have to go to the RST island, which is like a desert place. RST was divided on asking you for help. It was viewed as weakness, but the choice is stark. We either ally with you or lose the island. High threat detected. What the fuck is this thing? What is that? Man, I should have done some research before I played this. Defend the Earth Mover. Protect the emergency batteries. This one's really fun. I love the terraformers. You basically have to use the terraformer in all 4 cardinal directions to turn this grass back into desert. And yeah, it can kill a bunch of enemies and stuff. Let's just do the terraform one, because I think it's fun. Ooh, what are these units? Bouncer. Damage the target, then bounce backwards. Interesting. It's a weird unit. And then this is one of the original units. It just has a lot artillery shot. So, okay. Well, let's try and get centrally located. I don't want to put my, well, I can put him here if I put my gunner there. But if I put just him there with no gunner beside him, this thing might move up in between, and then I actually can't attack with him without moving him, which is annoying. My artillery. think I'll just place him here. I could place him near the back, but I'm worried that he might not be able to be effective everywhere. Oh shit. I should have changed that shielded pilot to one of my other mechs. That's my mistake. Oh well. Well, this makes my first decision pretty easy. So the terraformer, each turn, is something that you can control, and you get to use the terraform in a direction. This is what the terraformer does. Make sure your units aren't in the way. You love it. You love to see it. Alright, let's knock this thing over there so we block a spawn. We'll just block both these spawns. And call it a day. We'll only have the one thing to deal with. Terraform in whatever direction we want. Easy peasy. Might have to turn it up to hard difficulty. This is not hard at all. I think I'm most likely to be up in this direction. So I'll just go ahead and terraform this stuff now so I don't have to worry about it later. Will I do that? I might actually just stay where I am and just repair. Oh, shit. I can't actually target this thing with him, so that was incredibly dumb. But, you know, such is life. I could rewind the turn if I wanted, but I'm not too worried about it. Oh, this is an alpha. That's a problem. This guy's got big boy health. Maybe he'll land somewhere I can terraform. He did not. Oh, what the hell? This thing attacks diagonally. I've never seen that before. That's cool. Okay. Shit. Wow. God damn. That's a problem. Alpha starfish. Cool. So if I move him back here, he still targets that. That's no good. What am I gonna do about this guy? I guess if I punch him with this, he goes here, and then nothing is in danger, right? Because I can just move this guy away. Okay. Not bad, not bad. This one can kill this. This is only dealing 1 damage, which doesn't matter. But I can still do it. Oh shit, I didn't want to do that. Didn't actually want to click there. If I move him here, he kills this. Have him kill this. This kill that. And we'll just move here, and no, that'll damage a building. But we can still move him here, and that'll get the alpha to kill him. Alright, here we go. We did it. So, I'm on the last turn, and I still have to terraform these 3 squares. So this means my terraformer has to terraform in this direction, or I'm not going to accomplish that goal. Now all I have to do is make sure it doesn't die. This thing actually doesn't do enough damage to kill it, so I can really just focus on this big boy, which I can kill, get a bunch of experience. We'll take this guy, just knock him away so he doesn't kill our big guy. I guess I'll just I just block him into the smoke so he doesn't do any damage. Let's do that. Hell yeah. We did it. I'm gonna move my pilots around here. I also didn't spend any of my cores last time. Holy. Alright, let's move my pilots around. I want my guy who regains health every turn to be on my, Oh, but then I lose the 2 health. No. Let's have my big guy up here. And he's going to get lots of kills, which gives him extra experience anyway. So, I will take... I think I will put shielded person on my cannon mech, though, because it's up in people's faces a lot more often. And then the artillery mech only has 2 health, but by having the regen every turn, I could feel a lot safer about blocking Vex spawnings with my artillery. So this seems pretty good. Now I've got these 3 cores to spend. I could give this guy big boy damage. I think just increasing this thing's damage by 2, by 1, so that it can deal 2 damage and kill a lot of stuff is really good. So I'm going to do that. Then having the dash punch could be valuable. I could lose 1 move and gain the dash punch. Or I could go with Buildings Immune or move on this. Buildings Immune gives me a lot of options, so I'm going to go with that for now. The Rift. Defend, and this is good. I wonder if... I don't think the prototype Renfield bombs counts as buildings. This is a tough one, because it's really easy to damage the Renfield bombs, and it has an alpha, so I want that power grade, but I might see if I can level up beforehand. Block Vex spawnings, and it has another alpha. Defend the Earth Mover. Let's just do this one first. Then we'll take those 2 tough ones first. Cracked Tile. If damaged, it'll turn into a chasm. Any non-flying units fall to their death in chasms. Yup, they sure do. Why are some of these guys fucking purple? Oh, I'll get another Scion. All other Vec are boosted, providing +1 damage to attacks. Oof. Alright, alright, alright. Okay. And then this thing turns nearby chasms into normal ground. We'll do this. Let's confirm. Got another pod. Good times. This unit is boosted to a +1 attack. And it attacks diagonally and all that nonsense. I could do this. So this thing automatically at the start of his turn made more land. That's great. Oh, these normal alphas only have 2. Let's kind of just push him so that he could kill the big, the Scion booster. Maybe I will just kill it instead. This does 2 damage now, which is great. Do this. We'll punch that into there. We'll kill it with our cannon. And then with our artillery. And our cannon will kill this. Boom. And turn. More land. This thing's gonna just die. Just move out of the way. He's gonna go flying to his death. Good shit. I want the experience for killing it, but it is really funny to let stuff kill itself. So I can't actually attack this thing the way I want to, because then it'll kill both these, deal damage to both these buildings. That's annoying. If I attack it here and he moves back 1. Actually, if I do this. Yeah, let's see if we can kill this thing. Nice. And then we'll give the experience to my pilot by killing this. It's the little things in life, like knocking giant bugs off cliffs. These diagonal attacks are like, they shouldn't be trippy, but if you've played the game a lot, having things attack diagonally is like, wow, what's happening? Because I never used to be able to do that before the Enhanced Edition. This thing's only got 1 health. I don't want to go stand on that, just so if I take damage. It will turn to holes if damaged. I mean, it's not gonna get damaged, right? Right? Please. Oh shit, can't do that. Well, that's annoying. I wanted to knock that thing in the thing, but now I'll hit my guy. I'm gonna reset my turn. Is that what I want to do? Yeah, if I just do this first, then I can go and do that same move. You see, that's what happens when you don't plan your turn out. You accidentally block something. That's what the reset's there for. You get 1 per round, and there's also another pilot that lets you do that an additional time per round, which is like not that powerful if you're planning your turns out right, but you know, it can be nice. Finisher, what the hell's that mean? Alpha Mosquito. Smoke the target. Prepare to whip it. Gain boost and +2 move on the last turn. Oh, I didn't realize that Bethany had like leveled up and gained the finisher. That's cool. Boost and +2 move, and boosted is extra damage. Damn, that's sick. She can fuck everything up. She smokes, so she can't attack. So when she moves here, damn, 3 damage. I'd love to see it. Nice. Sick. Finisher's neat. They've added some cool stuff. That used to be one of my qualms with the games. I just didn't feel like the pilots had like the level up options were like get an extra power, get a move, or get 2 health. That was like it. So get these cool like finisher and other stuff like that, or technician. These are cool abilities. Oh, Camilla Vera is a really good pilot. So you've seen me being like, oh man, let's make sure I don't get webbed. I gotta watch my positioning and stuff. She's completely unaffected by webbing and smoking, which is really good. She's probably like one of the most powerful pilots. I would rather have webbing and smoking immune than technician, to be perfectly honest. The question is, do I want my punch boy? Having the punch boy with webbing protection is usually really good, but same with artillery, so let's just do that move for now, 1-to-1. We also got an extra power grid we can use. Giving this thing +2 damage is huge, but we need 2 more power grids to do that. Put the pilot on that and just try the dash instead of the move. Almost certainly going to regret it right away. I still want to do it, though. Yeah. What's up and dash, baby? Alright, let's check out this rift. Let's go for the big boy stuff. I want these power. Give me your power. Okay. Smokes stuff first. Annoying. We really want our Big Max to be able to get into the fray. This thing now has dash, which affects where I position it, right? Because now it can jump all the way to the side of the screen as long as it can get horizontally. It's like basically like a rook now, right? Let's move over here so he can get into the mix, and let's put this here. Let's go for it. Cut off the back escape routes. We'll wipe them out one by one. So we gotta defend these bombs. We gotta protect the defense lab. This is the defense lab back here. It's the weird building. Alright, so these bombs only have 1 health. It's real easy to accidentally kill them, so I have to figure that out. Let's see here. This thing's a pain already. Look at it. It's targeting this thing, and if I push it, I fuck myself. This thing's got building immune, but I can't target that building. Whoopsie. That's not great. Does building it now? Building immune doesn't work on the thing, of course. So what are my options here? This alpha probably goes first, right? And it does 3 damage. If I can push the alpha over 2 squares, he'll kill that big bug. It's high-level strategy right here, fellas. Push the bug. Oh, I'm an idiot. I killed the other one. No, I was so excited by my brilliant strategy. I fucking blew up one of the bombs. Well, I can tell, you know, whoever was watching is like, wait, you're gonna blow up the other. It's just sitting there like this fucking idiot. This streaming dummy. Oh well, that was fun. Didn't even kill it. Just truly a trash turn. Is this thing of armor or something? Is that why it didn't die? Does this thing just only do 2 health? Oh, I thought it dealt 3. I thought all alphas did at least 3. Whoopsie. Okay, well, now I gotta fucking... Now I got all this extra shit to deal with because I'm a dummy. This thing's building immune now, so I can kill both of those with this. That's pretty sick. And I move my ally closer. Fantastic. Let's see here. Is there a way I can kill this? I don't think there is. No, there isn't. That's okay, though. I'm a little worried that the stuff on the left-hand side will be hard because of the position of my cannon mech, but we'll see how it goes. Can't believe I killed that bomb thinking I was so smart. That's what this game will do to you sometimes, though. Alright, so I just have this guy can be killed by my cannon. This thing can only really be killed by this because it's too far away. So we'll just smoke this. Cancel its attack. Kill this. Kill this one. We moved up a bit so that we can get into a better position down here. I'm gonna try and be central unless everything's happening on one side. Then you want to be over there. Do both my people have the boosted thing now? Yo, what? And she also has finisher. Cool. Doing extra damage to everything. Sick. Anyway, I mean, I think... Oh, he smoked. Fuck. This smoke is getting annoying. Gotta say. We could just cancel his attack. And we can kill him, actually. Go like this. Oh, it doesn't kill him. Dang. Oh well. God, I'm still feeling dumb over blowing up that bomb with my smart move. Ah, well, you know, that's funny. It's moments like that that'll make you feel like a dum-dum. I'm gonna clip that and send it over to Reddit. So they can all make fun of me. We got an extra core. Sick. We want to give him his move back. More move is always good, but I don't know if he needs move plus dash, you know. Not yet. I might wait until I can buy 2 at one time and then give him plus 3 damage and move. Extra move on my cannon could be really helpful. Same with my artillery. I think I'll go with move on this, just because it also builds me closer to dropping some of my stuff in and giving this plus 2 damage. Later in the game, if you start going to like 3 islands and stuff, you get a bunch of alphas, a bunch of high health stuff, and you start needing more damage. Oof, I had a lot of powered up alphas. Okay, want to be able to hit everybody with our slidey boy spells. So I think we'll do this. Take our artillery. So artillery has 4 move now, so we can go 4, 4. I think right here is the best spot because he can move 4 now. Because he can get over to this row and over to these rows. Okay. So 3 things are targeting critical infrastructure. And we want to deal this, as long as something's going to be dealing damage, you know. Honestly, the boosting is not that bad, because usually you're trying to move your enemies so that they're not actually dealing any damage to anything. It really just makes blocking worse, right? So, not too worried about it. These fucking diagonals are throwing me off, though. I think my best bet is to just move this. Because I have buildings immune, I can do this. I can take this guy. Ooh, it doesn't kill it. And it'll move it so he's targeting me. It's fine, I have my shield, but there's no reason for me to let it target me if I don't have to, right? So I'll move that to there. We'll block this spawn and kill this thing. Field promotion. What'd you learn, Ralphie boy? So we didn't kill either of these alphas. See, look, this alpha's dealing through. Ah, it's because it's got the boost, right? Alright, is this alpha massive? It's not massive, so I can just knock it in the water and be done with it. Yeah, love to see it. Goodbye. What's the attack order here? Ah, the big guy goes first. Of course. Just kill that. If this guy had 4 movement, I could go around the back there. That would be nice. Alas, no dice. This is going to let me block that while still not getting hit by that. Because I use a dash to come back in. Nice. I gotta block the Vec 3 times. I wasn't even looking at that. So that's the worst one to miss. If you accidentally miss it, you're on a block the Vec mission, and then you just kill everything, you're like, oh shit. Lucky for me, I've been kind of proactively blocking a lot. Alrighty. Can I kill this thing? I don't know if that works, does it? Because you can't attack in the water. I kind of want to test it. Oh, it does work. Nice. You love to see it. Oh shit, I gotta block. Always be blocking. Oh, that's okay. We can block this Vec from spawning by pushing this. Just blow our own dude up a bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of blow my own dude up. It's not a big deal. Oh shit! These guys move when they attack. Well, you know, at least when you make confident mistakes after explaining, you're not gonna... you need to block stuff. At least you can clip that, and people can laugh with you. Jeez, that was dumb. Okay, so... this guy's a problem, right? Let's get him out of the way. And... so I'll just kill this one. Man, 2 objectives now that I've just barely missed by thinking I'm a super genius. Instead of just walking over and blocking that, I'm like, oh, I'll push this guy onto it. And then he moves himself out of there. Invulnerable does not die when their mech is defeated. Whoa! So I guess the mech would probably still become unusable, but I don't lose my pilot. I guess that's fine. Normally I guess you want to avoid that, but it's better than nothing, right? Hornet Leader. So Hornet Leader again, he's got a big boy attack range, right? Yeah, 3. Jesus. This thing's a fucking diagonal attacking motherfucker. I hate that thing. I hate that thing. This can fly too, so that's annoying. Put artillery there to stop that thing from getting back and see how we do. Oof. That's a problem. Well, I don't know why I didn't see that coming. Alright, so let's think. How can we kill this thing in a single round? No, because we gotta defend that building. And we can't even push this thing anywhere that it does less damage. So I guess we just screwed ourselves, and we're gonna take at least a point of damage right from the get-go. Well, shit. Because this thing has a piercing attack, it doesn't just stop at the first thing hit, so we really needed to stack stuff up there to stop that from happening, and messed it up. Move it over 1 space. So what's that? I got 2 points of damage here, 2 points of damage here. So if I walk up and attack this thing, I'll deal 3, because it'll get pushed into this. I'll leave it with 3, and I can kill it by moving 3 there. Wait, I guess that does work. And then I could just use my artillery to stop the other guy. Alrighty then. Okay. Alright, alright. Now we just gotta make sure we don't accidentally push this thing into more stuff. Push this right here. Okay. Building's immune, man. Strong perk. Really good. Oh, God, that was gross. You see those weird tentacles? It's like those weird fucking parasites that you see like when they pull out of a mantis or something, or a wasp. Ugh. Gross ass snarfish. Alright, well, we killed the alpha real quick. I mean, the Hornet Leader. That's pretty sweet. Now we gotta deal with this. We target this, we deal that. It's not that helpful, honestly. Can't punch this thing from the side because of the smoke. And if I try and move this thing over to kill that like a super genius, I'll destroy this building. What's the attack order? Ah, damn. This thing goes first. If this thing went first, then I could move it back and it would kill it, you know. Let's see. She pushes this one back. What am I going to do about this thing? I guess the only way to really deal with this is to shoot it and then shoot it. Or move it back a square again. Yeah, that's probably... Is there a way to do this? If I hit this, these both take 1. And that doesn't even matter. That is not important. I use my artillery to push it up here. It does nothing. Move this over twice. It'll hit this building, falling into the same trap that I did before. I've got the dash attack, but it does not help me from this position. This smoke is really getting me. These sand tiles are the ones that do that. Well, there's an idea, actually. If I move this guy over, and I shoot this, it still doesn't do much. Interesting. I don't know that there's a way to stop this. Maybe if I move here first. No, but then this thing's gonna fuck up some buildings, eh? So we're gonna attack that. No, this does work. Alright, here we go. Kill this. Move this over one. And we do this. We did it. It took us a while, but we figured it out. Oh, God, that attack is gross. Just gross. Let's see. Kill that. This fucking smoke thing. Do I have any good way of dealing through? I really don't have a good way of dealing through, so I'm gonna do this. Is that the right move? Is there a way to kill this thing without that? No, I should have used this guy to do it. Yeah, I think we just need to ignore this thing. Yeah. Kill this. We use his dash punch to kill that. And then we just don't worry about this thing. Who cares? I guess I could move my ass way up here. I don't think that really benefits anyone. I will move here. I get this smoke cloud to protect me on the left side. Knocked himself into the water. Finisher. I gotta remember that. I gotta plan around this extra damage I get on the next turn. This thing does 3 now. Jesus. Not that it matters, really. No! He's like, I'm waterlogged. Damn it, Bethany. You got me all wet again. Defenders. Finish a corporate island without taking building damage. Should have done that last time. Alright, what do we got? Spring-loaded legs. Leap and attack a tile, dealing damage and pushing it. That's very similar to the dash we have, but you know what, a 90-degree angle. Does 2 damage by default. Not bad. What's this thing? Network shielding. Mechs cannot take damage during the player turn. Oh, so you can do a lot of bumping and stuff, but that takes 2 power. Guided missile. Oh, I see. So it does a 90-degree angle before hitting stuff. Cool. That's a brute class weapon. It seems pretty useful. And by default, just does 2 damage. Nice. Alright, anyway, we got 6 stars, because we can sell 2 of these. So we could buy 2 of these and buy 1 of these items if we want it by selling these pilots. I think it's probably a good move. So the leap range is... How much is the range normal? Just 2? Seems very specific range. I think the guided missile might be a little more beneficial. Smoke line? Damn. Spin world legs is pretty cool. But pushing stuff when you don't want to, and having the position to land and then push can be hard. Let's sell both of these. Let's buy 2 of these. Let's buy a guided missile. Let's try that. Take our brute mech. Add it into there. We'll give her one of our new powers and power this. To power this up, I can't get rid of Buildings Immune. I crutch on it really hard. It really gives you a lot of extra options. It's too valuable in my opinion. Smoke line. That's pretty cool, but I bet you I would probably screw up my own minions with that, my own mechs with that. Let's give this guy his move back, or do I want to bump up the 3 damage? I mean the 4 damage total. Would be pretty helpful. I like doing big damage, but I only have 3 move and no dash. That's pretty sus. But I'm gonna do it anyway, baby. Big damage. Not the right move, and I'm happy to do it. By completing 2 islands, you've unlocked Pinnacle Robotics. In future games, you'll be able to visit unlocked islands in any order. I can go and do the final mission here with 2. Securing more civilian islands before the final mission will allow you to save more civilians and increase your final score. I've got a pretty powerful run going here right now, and I got time, so yeah, let's go ahead and do another island. Let's see if we can unlock all 4 islands. Pinnacle Robotics. The humans employed at Pinnacle are just as important as the sentient machines. We must stop the Vect to save all life. High threat, high threat. Ice storm. Okay. Freeze and defend both robots. Okay, so you get a little freeze tank that goes around and freezes robots. What are these weird butterfly mechs? Not mechs, but Vec. Break 5 buildings out of the ice, knock mites off the mechs, protect coal plant. AI training, kill 5 or fewer enemies, protect the coal plant. 5 or fewer. The local coolant station is detonated. I'm kind of damage focused right now. If I were to go into this, where I have to kill 5 or less, I'm gonna give it a shot. I could go in and change my power units around. This unit is armored. All incoming weapon damage will be reduced by 1. Yeah. It's called a moth? Dope. That's a cool name. Jesus, there's 3 of them. What the f... Alpha moths are huge. And a shell scion. Incoming weapon damage reduced by 1. Do these things get double armored? Oh no, they're all just armored because of the shell scion. Okay, so these things are normally, they're flying, and they have artillery, and they push themselves back. They don't normally have armor. That's being caused by the shell scion. Okay, Jesus, I was like, what the hell? I'm going to have to kill 2 units before I can get rid of any of this? Alright. Centralize my positions here, and, let's get ready to go at it. Ice Storm. Alright, so the Ice Storm freezes the tiles. If a building is frozen, it can take a point of damage before it'll actually take any real damage. So it's kind of good to have buildings frozen, in my opinion anyway. So, what is going on here? Look at the mess of this screen. So what is actually being attacked? This is being attacked by this. No, okay, my guy is being attacked by this moth. This moth is attacking the building. And this moth is attacking your buildings. I need to kill these two moths are the problem here. This thing doesn't matter. It's gonna deal fucking 1 damage to my biggest guy. Who cares? But the moths must go. I just move this dude over to the side. He stops that. How am I gonna deal with this moth? I can just shoot. No. A punch. Yeah. Oh, this moth gets to attack first. Doesn't really matter. He'll deal 1 damage to that. Perfect. Oh no, not perfect. I goofed. Help! Shit. Alright, let's do that again. This guy moves here. This one moves here. Attack. Attack. I can do that exact same thing from here and I won't have to worry because I won't get pushed. Even if I go here. This thing deals how much damage? Oh, but that push is going to be a problem actually. Yeah, I do need to do it this way. Yeah, that's the move. Alright, let's see how it looks. Oh fuck, that thing's in the way again. No! Not used to these units that move themselves. Oh well. That's why we're playing it. It's our first game on the Enhanced Edition. That's why we're on normal. So that we can get trolled like this. Okay, that's annoying. The fucking being rooted in the ice. Not fun. She moves here. Can kill the armor. My cannon. I couldn't see my cannon for a second. I was like, where the hell did he go? Is the ice first? It is. Oh, that's sweet. You love to see it. Just get him out of there then. Ice will freeze both of these dummies. Nothing's gonna get hit. Oh, this is attacking that. That is a problem, actually. Okay. Okay. My cannon can deal with that, though. What's the attack order here? Fuck, 4 goes first, which means like if I knock this thing this way, this thing will knock it back into position. And I have to knock it the other way. I should have attacked this thing first. My bad. Alright. Come on, Frost, help me out. These moths are annoying as hell. What the fuck is this? A weird snail monster now. I really should have read over what all these things do before I started playing. Having a new experience. Alpha Gastropod. Grapple and pull the vect towards objects or units to the vent. Interesting. Eat up. And it's attacking what? It's attacking my guy. This moth's gonna get frozen, so who gives a shit about him? Okay. Does it do damage? 3 damage. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Let's knock this thing over there. Attack that. Goon that. So just have him move over here. We can't kill anyone on the next round if we kill this guy. So maybe we shouldn't. I want the experience though, so we just can't kill anyone next turn. Easy. It's only 2. Should be fine. Okay, that's fine. It doesn't do any damage. We don't have to worry about any of that. Ooh, finisher actually makes these harder, eh? So we're just gonna move here. I'm gonna revive that guy. I don't give a shit. Wake all these up just so they kill each other. That's funny. Oh shit. Now if they die though, I'm God man, I'm playing like a dummy. Oh well. Beautiful chaos. Thank you for your mercy, Commander. These Vek will be treated with the respect all life forms deserve. For now. Cold storage. Defend the robots. Robots. Pinnacle Garden. Get extra. I don't really care about extra power. Grid defense isn't that big a deal. What the hell is that? Pilot bonus plus 0. Gain power when power grid is full to upgrade its defense. Oh, some pilots can provide grid bonus power up. I forgot about that. I was thinking like, oh man, does grid defense give bonus to your pilots after you fill it up? That'd be sick. Knock mites. I mean, having grid defense doesn't hurt. I want to see if there's something cool down at that one though. Let's defend the robots. This is probably actually going to be harder than some of the other ones, so my bad. I think these robots leave little freezing mines, right? I can't remember which ones these robots do. Pods. Yeah, they leave freezing mines, right? So they're actually pretty helpful. Ugh, getting your armored scion frozen is actually like really bad because you can't kill it, right? You're kind of screwed. That sucks. This thing, being on top of that, rough. This has been a tough start to a round. Holy shit. Okay. Let's see here. If I take that and kill this, I need to stop this thing, which I can do with my big guy. But I would have to reposition first. Destroy this, that gives him access. Right? Oh, that's not the right move at all. Whoops. Shit. Well, hell. Just take him and target this. Then I got a building in danger, right? Because these things can go far. I go here and do this. No, that actually destroys my pod. Shit. Why am I struggling with this? No, that doesn't work as it destroys that. That's right, that's right, that's right. This thing's got 3 health. This guy can't kill that. He's got this weird Sidewinder I forget about. What can I do with that? Can move here and then knock that way, actually. That's interesting. Yeah, because if I do this, I press 2. What does the Sidewinder do? Oh, do I just target it with this? Okay. I think so? How do I shoot this thing? Double action weapon, okay. I select here and then I select here, I guess. Yeah, okay, interesting. Cool. Then I can take... Now, how do I get this out of there without blowing up my pod? How much damage does this thing do? 2? 1. Shit. Sorry, this is a weird turn. I'm trying to figure out how to do this right. Take him back here. Target this. So my goal here is to protect this pod. Stop this thing from destroying a robot while also stopping it from destroying this building if I just push it. Those are my goals. If I shoot this, this thing will kill that. So I would have to move my mech over here first. I could move this here first, then shoot that. That moves him over there. But it will deal 1 damage to my my artillery, and then the attack from this will kill me. Move this here and attack this, that'll die. And then I can push him the other way. Ooh, now we're cooking with gas. Yeah. Just had to sit there and stare at it long enough. Alright. We did it. Took us 1,000,000 years, but we figured out that turn. Oh, one of these fucking moths. Nice. Love to see a big alpha just freeze itself for no reason. Feels good. Okay. I mean, we're in a really good spot now, right? Just move out of the way of that. Kill this thing if we want. Kind of want to let... I don't want my big guy to just kill that, so... do that by moving him. That wakes our guy up, though, actually. There we go. Not the best positioning at the end of that turn, but did a lot of good stuff. Trying to break his own guy out. Oh, pinned. How strong is this thing? Oh, 5 health. Come on now. That's no good. Bust that thing up. I'll do something about that. If I take this here, well, that would be incredibly stupid. Go here. Knock that there. But I could also not freeze my own. If I freeze this robot, then it can't be hurt. But then I don't get generated ice tokens anymore. I think it's worth it though. In this situation. I can move him the other direction too though, right? Yeah, let's do that. I'm not handling this turn very well, to be perfectly honest with you. It's not going great. Yeah, I'll just do that, I guess. Not great. I think I could have made that turn a lot better, but, well. Been spending a lot around this map. This one's attacking my robot. Rude. It's attacking the ground. So the things that are attacking priority targets are this moth, and this Vek. So I only have 3 to deal with. That's not bad. If I hit my own guy, I'll resolve all of these. Except for that, I suppose. But he can just nuke this thing, right? Yeah, because he's got this big boy damage now. You'd love to see it. This thing we can just ignore. We just have him punch that. We're good. It's only going to deal 1 damage to me. It's not a big deal at all. Plus I can just move. Alright. I think that's all we needed. Goodbye, Vek. Woo! Got another time pod too. Nice. Get a cool pilot. Ooh. Fracturing Shells, Brute class weapon. Fire a projectile that explodes on contact, damaging and pushing nearby tiles. Oh, this is the one that doesn't deal any damage to the thing it hits. Oh no, maybe it does actually. It says buildings immune as an option. Oh, it must be buildings immune to the around it part. That's interesting. I already got my fucking curved bullets kind of button though. I don't think I really need to pick that up yet. I would just sell that. Interesting. But I mean, we already have the artillery that does basically the exact same thing. So you can put things that don't go with your class. As you can tell, each of these are a type of class. This is a prime. This is a brute. This is ranged. Some weapons are specifically for a certain type of class. In this case, brute. So I can put it on this one for the normal cost, 0. If I put it on something else, it costs an extra power. Usually that's not the right move. Sometimes I think it could make sense, but not very often. We do have an extra power core here, and I think I really want to get the move back on my boy. So let's see about that. Yeah, I think that's the best one. I thought it said Gender Cliff. Been reading too much Bridget discussion in Guilty Gear. Destroy all boom bots. What the fuck's a boom bot? Oh, so I have to break these out of ice and then destroy them. Interesting. So I just gotta break, but I gotta take damage on both buildings and my mechs, basically, to knock all the mites and the ice off. Cool. Protect the coal plant. Yeah, I think this is just, you know, this looks cool, destroying these boom bots. Freeze and defend both robots, right? We get the little freeze tank. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna take this one. These little, I like having a little extra tank that freezes stuff. It's fun. Form up. Another time pod? Hell yeah. Love to see it. You can hide your objectives? That doesn't seem smart. No, I guess not. Get away from the windows! Oh, you can. Oh, that would be silly. I'm not gonna hide those because I'll forget. Alright, so I gotta freeze and defend robots. This one's a laser. Well, that's already terrible. No! Alright. I've got 1, 2, 3 enemies targeting civilians. And 2 of the robots are also targeting civilians. Now that is rough. What's the attack order? So the attack order is often the solution to these kind of problems. You can make some mechs and people take other people out. Oof, doesn't look like it's gonna do me any good this time. That sucks. So this big guy here is a real problem. He can, fuck, you know, he does this. But if I move this tank, oh, that's a lobber, shit. So it's always gonna hit this thing unless I freeze it or move it. That's annoying. This one's a laser. It only reaches 3, so if I knock it back 1, it won't hit this. Same with that. I think I'm probably best trying to knock this one back. But it doesn't deal damage to this. If I push this one back and I don't kill this, then this thing still takes damage. L-shot that from where I'm at. Thing is, both of these mechs, they deal damage right through you, so moving them around doesn't matter. I mean, having someone blocking doesn't matter at all. None of it. This is the only thing that can be blocked. None of these things can be, like, functionally blocked. That's rough. Okay, so let's think. I push this guy back 1, and this one to the left. That actually doesn't make anything better. This still hits this, and this still hits that. If I... let's see. Push this one this way. Well, I think I done goofed here, fellas. I can't move this one forward. The only option I have for displacement to stop these guys from hitting things is to move this one back, one of these back, and then freeze the other. And then there's a way, is there a way with these 2 that I can stop the other 3? I don't think there is. Shoot this one. This thing is gonna hit. And because these lob, I don't think there's a good way to stop this. I could freeze one of them. I'm still gonna end up, and I'm only displacing one of these. That's unfortunate. think that's the best I'm gonna get. Well, I guess I will just hope that my grid defense holds up. I got 19 grid defense. Maybe this laser will get blocked. No, it does not. Goodbye, civilians. Sorry, dog. Oh shit, I keep forgetting that these things move themselves too when they do that. Really annoying. That's interesting though that they add that, because before it used to be really easy to just push stuff onto here, and then they would stop black spawning. Now it's still easy. You just gotta keep in mind that some people won't land where you put them, which is interesting. All right, so I mean, do we have ways to move all? This is attacking a building. We can kill it here. This is attacking a building. This is attacking a building. Let's get rid of this first. They can go. Like this. Yeah, I'll move him to that side. He'll take a damage off of this. Then this guy can just... Can Bethany kill that? No, she can't. If I move this one back one to the side, it'll hit right here. And then... Yeah, I think that's the better move. So we take this one. Shoot it here, and it's going to kill itself on that. And then we just move this one over so that it doesn't do that. And then we freeze this. And we're good. We only have 3 to deal with next turn. Stabilized. All it cost was 100 civilians. The life of a general. Alright, so we only have 3 enemies. Pretty easy to deal with. Probably want to kill this thing first, just so we don't have to deal with this fucking armor anymore. 4. Yeah, you can use the freeze tank to freeze enemies, which is really beneficial. You want to be doing that. Boom. We did it. Protect the time pod! Ooh, Silica. So, Silica's a really interesting hero because he has a pilot. He has a 2 power special, which is the highest of any of them, that allows it to act twice if it doesn't move. That can be tough if you don't have, like, specific weapons. Thick skin, immune to acid and fire. Sweet. But, my cannon mech, for instance, can hit stuff straight ahead of it and hit stuff around corners, so it's like taking 2 of those shots because you have silica in it. Pretty good. Prime mech, this is never going to work out right because he's never going to be able to fist 2 things. I used to use the laser mech sometimes, who can nuke stuff. Artillery can do it too because of their far range. The cannon mech's probably the best place for this benefit right now. And Bethany is kind of a little weaker. What does the conservative skill do? What's that? Let me see what that is. It's a sentient machine and requires reactor power to activate its ability. Limited use weapons are given +1 use. Oh, that's cool. So let's see. Do we want to power this up? We could put some mech points in there. We'd lose our damage. I don't think we can do it right now, but that might be something to think about later on. But Thick Skin and Finisher are decent. They're not amazing, but Finisher's decent. And I could put her in this, and I could remove Bethany, put Silica in here. Yeah. Interesting. I have to think about that. I don't know, like, Finisher and Thick Skin just aren't amazing. Like, Finisher's pretty good, Thick Skin really isn't. Being able to attack twice on that with these weird weapons I have could be pretty cool. I'm gonna try it out, just because it seems interesting. What's the point of playing the game if you're not gonna do cool, interesting stuff, right? I need an extra power grid to bother working with that, so let's go get it. Do I want more grid defense, or do I want an easier fight? I've never done a boom bot fight, so I'm gonna come do this. Boom cannons. Cannon Aider Mark 1. Projectile that causes target to burn. Me. I don't really need Thick Skin. I'll get rid of my burning resistance one. Boom cannons. Explodes on death, dealing 1 damage to adjacent tiles. Cool. Well, that's what happens when you don't read up on what these mechs do, and then you pick your pilots based off of nothing. Alright, so this is burning that. That's good. He's going to pop that out, which I want, so that I can then destroy them. Dismantle, as the AI here says. Got this big boy. I think we want to go... Oh, wait, actually, that's not what I want to do. I'm going to take this. I gotta kill this thing. It's too annoying to not kill right off the hop. Oh, shit. Shouldn't have moved. I gooned myself there. Does this thing protect? It only protects Vec, right? Yeah, nice. I can't move when I'm there. Yeah. I really screwed up by not moving this thing. That's annoying. Oh well. Just have to make the best of it. Actually, does that work? Take the fire damage, but then I'll be burning, right? Oh, wait. Yeah. Is he gonna take fire damage at the end of his turn? Oh no! It's gonna die. Alright. Well, we compounded enough mistakes that we're just gonna reset that. Yeah. Sometimes you just fuck everything up, and that's what you gotta deal with. I'll take this. We'll do that. Yeah, that fixes that. That kills this. Boom. There we go. These boom bots have different types of attacks. This is like a boom bot with a straight cannon that lights things on fire, right? Boom cannon causes projectile to burn. This one has a V8, VK VEC 8 rockets Mark 1. Launch 3 at a time. Cool. This thing is fucking attacking that. Nice. I'm just gonna let him take this damage. Oh, actually, it still doesn't work. Whoopsie. Now, he can remove his fire and block this. And then I can just destroy exclusively that boom bot in the next turn, because it doesn't get any armor from the VEC thing, so we're good. Just kill that, no problem. Sweet. Oh, the boombot's dead. Now we just gotta make sure we don't take any civilian damage. Easy peasy. Try and get a little bit of experience, I suppose. Finisher. There we go. Boom. Worth noting, when like fire or hazards kill something, all the experience gets split up amongst all your people. So pretty good. I think I'm gonna do the 4th island today. I think I'm probably just gonna call it. Getting pretty tired. Corporate HQ. Destroy the bouncer leader. What's the bouncer leader do? Bounce their damage and push 3 tiles, then bounce backwards. Crazy. And this is gonna be janky. Can you imagine being a civilian and a bunch of giant monsters, kaijus, straight up kaijus show up, and a bunch of mechs show up, and shit's getting blown up everywhere? Like, people of the Into the Breach universe are struggling. God damn. Oh, this is so annoying too, because if I attack this dude and push him back one, he's gonna push this idiot right into it. So probably I just like knock him that way. That's annoying. Look, how can we kill these? It's got armor. Fuck, that's annoying. If I do push it back, I would still deal the damage to it though. Annoying. I don't have the dash on anymore. I'll move this over one. Then my mech can just walk through here. And I can Sidewinder. I want to try something real quick. Do this. Now I can Sidewinder, right? Kills this. But my other guy doesn't get far enough. He can only move 4. But I guess I could do this first and then... No, because if I kill this, he's in the way of the Sidewinder now. Oh, wait. That rocket's cool. What a weird ability. It's pretty neat though. I think I left myself in like good locations with my primary mechs. Should be able to kill even through armor pretty easy. I didn't realize that this thing just has armor even without the Scion. That's a little annoying, but not the end of the world. So what's the attack order? So this thing's gonna attack here, and this thing's just gonna... Oh, he's going that way. Never mind, actually. Annoying. Attack on that. These things just aren't doing anything. Okay, sure. Kill that. Kill both of these. And this thing just does pretty piddling damage. Oh, that would actually make it hit a building. That's no fun. This is fine. Kill Silica. Okay. So I got 2 health. Attack it. Alright, so my big boy mech can go kill that. Or I could Sidewinder it, but that won't fully kill it. So let's just have him finish this off. I'll eliminate that right away. Wasn't the best way to do that, but I'll take it. You get decision fatigue 2 hours into your run. Fun game though. I like a lot of the changes they've made so far. I think are really good. There's a lot of extra types of units. There's cool additions to like your pilots. There's new weapons and skills. Like, man, Subset Games is just so good. Like, they did the same thing with FDL. Multiple years later, they're just like, we finished the game. We know it was a nice finished product that you were really happy with to begin with, but all the stuff we wanted to put in, we went and took the time and did it. And here it is for you for free. They're just, they're the pinnacle of indie games as far as I'm concerned. You can't ask for any better. Like, Giant Bomb is, or what are they called? I think it's Giant Bomb, right? The people that do Hades are obviously another one, you know, just some of the greatest indie developers out there. So, gotta appreciate it. I've gotten a lot of time into Hades. I played that tons and tons of times on hundreds of hours on Switch. Maybe I'll become a Hades stream too. Nice, accomplished every objective without fail. Additional aid. This guy's pretty good. You know, after you attack, you get to move a little more, which can be pretty helpful on some people. But his skill is +3 grid defense, which is pretty weak. Grapple is beneficial because, well, we already have... We're going to take this pilot just to unlock him. The grapple hook would have been pretty good if we didn't already have 2 useful weapons on our brute class, because the positioning can really help. But, you know, we want to unlock the new pilot, and we could just sell him for, you know, sell him for a star. Shield placer. Shield the target and push away adjacent tiles. We don't have any science mechs, so there are 4 types of mechs. There's prime, brutes, ranged, and science mechs. Science mechs do weird shit, like place shields and stuff, or bump people, or teleport. Really cool stuff. Cryo launcher, freeze yourself and the target. This is incredibly good on people who have shields. So like if we were still playing Bethany, or we wanted to tag her in, her shield would absorb that freeze, which is really good, because it basically just instantly kills something, right? The confused shot, fire that flips the target's direction. This is another pretty cool science weapon. It would have been really beneficial a lot of times. I don't think these weapons are like, they're not great for us. Extra move when you start adjacent to each other is nice, but I think we really just want to get these reactors. And I guess we could sell, if we sell 2 of these and we sell the fracturing shells, then you can get another one. So let's do that. And let's buff up our stats and go take on the final boss. By completing 3 islands, you've unlocked a detritus disposal. In future games, you'll be able to visit unlocked islands in any order. So I have detritus or detritus, whatever you want to call it. I could go and do all that. There doesn't seem to be any new enemies that I haven't fought before. Those are all old enemies. I think I'm just going to go and see if the new final boss is any different. Because obviously I fought the final boss a bunch of times before, but never since playing Enhanced Edition. So let's go figure out what it's up to. So we've got 5 power cells. Damn. So we could power this guy up and he could be fucking zigzag missiling all day. Twice around. Man. Being able to attack twice is pretty good. It's not super good. Like, pure damage is probably better in some cases. But, I mean, obviously, giving this 1 more damage, or giving him the ability to do his 2 damage twice, is pretty good. Plus, it gives you the chance to use Guided Missile, plus this. I'm going to go for it, just because I've never done it before, and I think it has a lot of potential. Especially in the final boss, which is a lot of, like, danger zones that you can push people into. So I got 3 more here. I could bump this thing's damage up to 3. Which does a lot, you know, that makes it so you can actually start killing stuff with your artillery, which is really beneficial. The dash is good. I really think that just putting the rest of these into this mech is going to be my best bet here. Let's do it. Let's go to the final volcanic hive. With the Vect driven off the islands, you have a chance to wipe them out at their source. You are humanity's last hope. Let's do it. The volcano. Just an active volcano, no big deal. I get some music up in here. Where'd my music go? Nice. This is for every timeline they've destroyed. Deploying remote power pylons. They'll keep you connected to the grid. So I don't think I lose any civilians if they destroy these power pylons. But I do lose... you know, I still lose this. And then this is how they beat me, right? If they manage to kill all 3 of my pilots or destroy all of these power grid, I have, you know, I've got basically 7 hit points. And it's these power grids. We'll see. So the volcano is going to go first. So anything that's standing in the volcano zone that can't fly gets gooned. Let's see here. These things are annoying. They blow up, so you don't have to kill them, but you gotta move them or they're gonna fuck with your shit. That's the attack horror, and they always go last, so you can't use them to blow people up either. That's annoying. This thing's got 4 health, which means it can be punched to death. These things are always a big problem for me, because it's like you never really find the time to kill them. And then they keep spawning these things, and it's a big problem. So I'm going to try and actually put the focus on killing it. So, Silica. Oh, fuck yeah. I could kill this thing. I can attack twice. But if I do attack twice, I'll push him into the pylons. That's no good. Let's see. But I could move this thing 1 away from me. Then move this thing. Kill it. Ooh, spicy. Silica, baby. Alright. Alright, alright. That's a pretty cool turn. Making good use of our double attack right off the get-go. Completely isolated my artillery. Good move, Alex. I mean, L1 Squire. Shit. Name reveal. Oh no. Oh, this thing's so annoying. So, this one, the Scion Tyrant is like the best reason for having more than 2 hit points. Because now at the beginning of every turn, it deals 1 damage to all units. So my Scion Tyrant is going to get gooned by that. Which is another reason that if I had had the Technician, that actually would counter that completely and make staying on 2 hit points a lot safer. So, man, I'm just really impressed with the stuff they added to this game. It's clearly really good. Super proud of them. They did an awesome job. So, I mean, I think our move here is we Sidewinder this. We move our good friend and blow this up. Then we use his second action to shoot this. And then he just stands on something. I'm pretty happy with how this double action has been working out with Silica. Having this new, like, 90-degree rocket makes him really powerful, I think. I like it a lot. And even if it's not the most powerful thing ever, it's giving me options. And that's what feels good in a game like this. It's having, you know, you don't want to be in situations where you just don't have an answer, no matter how hard you think, right? So it's nice to have a bunch of cool options like that. Alrighty. So this thing, big damage, gonna try and run right into me. But you can make these things run into the water, so maybe I'll just do it that way. I go, boom, that thing will kill itself. Let me take this. This thing's gonna die right to the volcano first, so it doesn't matter. This thing gonna attack right here. What was I trying to do? Alright, here we go. Perfect. Do that. Kill this. He'll shoot his second Sidewinder of this thing. He'll die of that. Boom. Ah, man, I'm really loving this. This is cool. Finisher. Let's kill that. Move. Land our turn. We did it. We did the first portion of the final battle. Let's see if it's changed at all in the next stage. When they did the FTL Enhanced Edition, the final boss changed on hard mode. Some stuff changed, so I'm wondering if if there's final boss changes at all, and if they are they limited to hard mode? We check. This always makes me laugh. Here come the pylons. No, the last bit of pylons. It's too large for us to destroy with our mech weaponry. Deploying a Renfield bomb. Defend it while it primes, and it'll destroy the hive. Swish. Affirmative, you heard the CEO, people. Let's get this done. Am I a fan of working for giant corporations? No. Do I want to be in a giant mech suit killing giant aliens? Yes. So, and we make sacrifices. Okay, so we got one of these leaders, right? Beetle leader. What's this thing do? Just fucking mad damage. Charges people. So we move this over here, it'll kill this. Stay on that and take damage. This thing's annoying. It's got 4 health. Is there a lava pit anywhere I can just push this dude into? Not really. back, but it's still gonna happen. I use my side or a guided missile to move this over here. It'll kill that. But then I only get the one shot. So I might as well just move, right? Oh, I can't move there. I'll get killed. That's annoying. I want to kill this thing so shit doesn't get out of control. This actually isn't targeting. I can just move out of the way, right? Seems fine. That's why it's always important to be like, what's actually being threatened? Because sometimes it's just like nothing important and you're fine. Do this. He'll run into that. And he'll block that. And I guess I can just double Sidewinder, right? I can kill this. And do it again. God damn. I love this. Silka is fun when you get to like shoot with these unique weapons like this. This is really cool. Look at these gross ass tentacles. Nasty. Alright, the Vek is like actively trying to kill us, so like it targets specifically where our mechs are, and then the squares are gonna be gone forever. So I gotta move them. I'm not gonna be able to benefit from Silka's power on this turn. That's unfortunate. So this thing's got 5 health, so if I walk my big boy over here, I can just nuke this. But alternatively, if I do this, I kill this guy. This one goes first, so he's gonna knock this thing away and almost kill it himself. Do this. That. Is this gonna be a lot? I mean, yeah, that'll. How much is this thing gonna do? It's gonna deal 3. Undo move. Yeah, I guess I'll go here just to block this, and then I'll still do this. We're getting good use out of this guided missile. And this alpha leader. Or, this fucking beetle leader. Yeah, more cave-ins. Can't web Camilla Vera. Should get you. Fuck this. Dang, he survived. Jesus. It's a beefy boy. That's okay. Take him here. First shot? Oh wait, undo. Move her here. First shot, boom. You pump that up. You shoot this. You. Move back one. Kill this. Dang. Best of the best. 3 pilots get fully charged. This is so cool. Alright. Can't give enough praise to our boys over at Subset. Phenomenal changes. Okay. I'm gonna take too much damage and die if I don't move him. It is the final turn. If he dies, it's not a big deal. But I really don't want him to die. I wonder if anything actually does spawn. It is the final turn. I think they do. They wouldn't say they did if they weren't going to. This Fenfield bomb wouldn't even die if this thing hits me. So let's think. I guess I could just let him attack twice, and I could move him with my artillery afterwards. Spicy. I don't really. I have 3 people that are attacking things that matter. Put that out of the way. That. Protect my good friend Silica. This is it. I think we did it. It's been an honor, Commander, serving you and the Riftwalkers. We won. Maybe now we can turn the tide of the war everywhere. Temporal excavation initiated, re-engaging back in an alternate timeline with new combat data. Yeah. It was Earth all along. Ralph Carlson, Silica, and Camila Vera. The Vec Hive has been destroyed, saving this timeline from ultimate doom. Humanity can now begin to recover from the destruction wrought by the Vec. Not bad. Island lies 14,708. Subset games. Damn. You guys are great. Awesome game. Conservative and thick skin. Pretty decent. Finisher, thick skin, not bad. +2 mech HP and not being able to die. None of these are like perfect setups. I want to keep Silica because he's cool as hell. So I think we have coins now, right? We got 8 out of 7 coins because we get them from achievements. Completed the first corporate island as the Riftwalkers. Kill an enemy with more 5 or more tiles away. Dash punch, drown enemies. 3 in a single battle. Nice. Global achievements, beat the game. Perfect island. Finish a corporate island without taking building damage. 3 pilots at maximum level simultaneously. Have a pilot reach maximum level. Finish 3 corporate islands without dropping below 4 power grid. Cool, I finished a challenge run. Neat. Neato. Well, that was awesome. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate you guys watching. Probably upload this one to YouTube, just so you know if anyone else is interested in trying it out. They just want to watch it. They can. I don't have a YouTube yet, so I guess I'll go make one. Thanks for watching. I think I've had 1 viewer this whole time. I appreciate you. Hopefully you enjoyed it if you're actually sitting around. And for anyone who might be catching this on YouTube later, thanks for coming out. I'll probably do more of these.